Lord Ingram and Child Wyet were both born in one bower, both laid their hearts on one lady, their honour was but poor. Lord Ingram and Child Wyet were both bred in one hall, both laid their love on Lady Maisry, the worst did them befall. Lord Ingram courted Lady Maisry from father and from mother. Lord Ingram courted Lady Maisry from sister and from brother. Lord Ingram courted Lady Maisry with leave of all her kin, and every one gave full consent, but she said no to him. Lord Ingram courted Lady Maisry in her father's hall. Child Wyet courted Lady Maisry among the sheets so small. Lord Ingram brought to Lady Maisry a steed that paced full well. She wished that he were over the sea, if Child Wyet were well. Lord Ingram brought to Lady Maisry the silver napped gloves. She wished his hands might swell in them, had she her own true love. Lord Ingram brought to Lady Maisry the brands garnished with steel. She wished the same might pierce his heart, if Child Wyet were well. Child Wyet brought to Lady Maisry the fancy ribbon small. She had more delight in her small fancy than in Lord Ingram gold and all. Lord Ingram's gone to her father, and thus he did complain. Oh, am I doomed to die for love, and not be loved again? I have sent to your daughter a steed that paced full well. She wished that I were over the sea, if Child Wyet were well. I have brought to your daughter the silver napped gloves. She wished my hands might swell in them, had she her own true love. I have brought to your daughter the brands garnished with steel. She wished the same might pierce my heart, if Child Wyet were well. Child Wyet brought to your daughter the fancy ribbon small. She's more delight in her small fancy than in me with my gold and all. Her father turned him round about, a solemn oath swore he, saying, she shall be the bride this night, and you the groom shall be. Oh, hold your tongue, my father dear, let all your passion be. The reason I can't love this man, it is unknown to thee. I'd rather be Child Wyet's wife, the white fish for to sell, before I were Lord Ingram's wife, to wear the silk so well. I'd rather be Child Wyet's wife, with him to bake my bread, before I were Lord Ingram's wife, to wear the gold so red. Sweetly played the merry organs inside her mother's bower, but still and dumb stood Lady Maisry, and let the tears downpour. Sweetly played the harp so fine inside her father's hall, but still and dumb stood Lady Maisry, and let the tears down fall. From Mary Kirk to her mother's bower was spread a cloth of gold, for keeping of her snow-white feet from treading on the mould. Lord Ingram went in at one church door, Child Wyet at another, and Child Wyet then lightly laughed at Lord Ingram his brother. "Oh, laugh ye at my men, brother, or do ye laugh at me? Or laugh ye at young Lady Maisry, this night my bride to be? I laugh not at your men, brother, nor do I laugh at thee, but I laugh at the nightless sport that I saw with my eye. It is a ring on one finger, a brooch on one breastbone, and if ye knew what's under that, your love would soon be done. Lord Ingram and his merry young men out o'er the plains are gone, and pensively walked Chiel Vyet all by himself alone. When mass was sung and bells were rung, and all men bound for bed, Lord Ingram and Lady Maisry in one chamber were laid. When they were laid into their bed, it was both soft and warm. He laid his hand over her side, says, "I think you are with bairn. I told you once, I told you twice, when ye came me to woo, that Chiel Vyet, your one brother, one night lay in my bower. I told you twice, I told you thrice, ere ye came me to wed, that Chiel Vyet, your one brother, one night lay in my bed." "Oh, will you father your bairn on me, and on no other man, and I'll give him to his dowry full 50 ploughs of land. I will not father my bairn on you, nor on no wrongful man, though you'd give him to his dowry 5,000 ploughs of land. He's taken out a trusty brand, laid it between them tway, says, 'Lie ye there, ye ill woman, a maid for me till day.' Next morning her father came, well belted with a brand. Then Lord Ingram he started up, he was an angry man. 'If your daughter had been a good woman, as I thought she had been, cold iron never should have lain the long night us between. Alas, alas, my daughter dear, what's this I hear of thee? I thought ye were a good woman, as in the north country.' 'Oh, hold your tongue, my father dear, let all your sorrows be. I never liked Lord Ingram, you know that you forced me.' And then Chiel Vyet, he came in, well belted with a brand. And then Lord Ingram raised himself, he was an angry man. 'Win up, now Lord Ingram, rise up immediately, that you and I the quarrel try, who gains the victory. I have 2 brands in one scabbard that cost me many a pound. Take ye the best, give me the worst, and I'll fight where I stand. And then up started Chiel Vyet, shook back his yellow hair. The first stroke that Chiel Vyet drew, he wounded Ingram sair. And then up started Lord Ingram, shed back his coal black hair. The first stroke that Lord Ingram drew, Chiel Vyet struck no mair. No moan was made for these 2 knights when they were lying dead, but all for her lady Maisry that goes in mournful weed. Says, if I have been an ill woman, alas and woe is me. And if I've been an ill woman, a good woman I'll be. Ye'll take from me my silk attire, bring me a palmer's weed, and through the world for their sakes I'll go and beg my bread. If I go a step for Chiel Vyet, for Lord Ingram I'll go 3, all for the honour that he paid at Mary Kirk to me. I'll go a step for Chiel Vyet, for Lord Ingram I'll go 3, for it was in my mother's bower Chiel Vyet wronged